here. I just got done watching Kamigami no Asobi, and I have to say I liked it. It's a little annoying that it was based off a light novel or visual novel, but most anime apparently is doing that nowadays. It's 12 episodes long and is done by Studio Brainspace, directed by Tomoyuki Kamiwara, written by Tomoko Kampura, and licensed by Sentai Filmworks for a North American release. The basis of the show is basically Zeus calls 8 gods and 1 human. The 8 gods are basically Apollon, or Apollo, Hades, Susanoo, Tsukuyomi, Balder, Thor, Loki, and Dionysus. The human's name is Yuki. The premise of the show is basically Yui has to teach these 8 gods how to be human. Zeus believes that the link between God and human has been deteriorated to the point where there is going to be a lot of trouble. So he wants the gods to reestablish their link with humans by learning how it means to be human. To do this, he steals all their powers and puts them in the school that he calls the Garden, in with Yui and a whole bunch of spirits, so they can learn how to truly feel what it's like to be human. After several adventures, Zeus's true goal is revealed, which is to help the gods resolve inner conflicts within themselves and inner problems that they've had. The other goal for Zeus in this show is to keep the god of light, Balder, from becoming Balder, the god of destruction, who will destroy any and all of creation. Their teacher is another god, Thosis, something like that. They don't say his name very often. Thoth. Their teacher's name is Thoth. He has this cute cat, which turns out to be Anubis, which is an Egyptian god, and I can't tell if they're trying to make him a dog or a cat, because I thought Anubis was a dog in Egyptian, but he's a cat in this series. You barely see Anubis. He's in the opening, but you barely see him. Some of the adventures that these gods go on is learning customs that are involved with the school, like pageants, plays, bazaars, fireworks, a seaside trip, typical school-like activities that can be found in the Japanese culture. And they learn all about these techniques from Yui. They learn about all these human customs from Yui as she tries to teach them these things. Yui learns how to come out of her shell. In the beginning, she's shy. Well, most of the show she's shy. But she slowly comes out of her shell throughout the series. A bond is formed between the 8 gods and Yui, but at the end of the show, in the last episode when they're separated, it tears an emotional hole in her. And you see it in the ending credits in her being sad because she can never see them again. And at the end, they're all there again. So, all in all, I like this show. It was a really good show. It kept me entertained. I like the animation, the way it was done, and I like the fact that it actually ended. I was actually surprised that it actually ended, considering it was a 12-episode series based off a visual novel. Normally those don't end very well or don't really give an ending. Well, this one actually gave you a really good ending. All in all, I'd say it's a very good reverse harem, and if you're into that kind of thing, it's a pretty good show. I liked it. And if you're into these kind of shows, I would highly suggest you watch it because it's good. That's all I have to say on that matter. So, have fun, everybody!